You fucking. Thank you. Hold the mic closer to me. Hello. As my headphones get stuck. Jesus Christ, they're tangled. Hi guys. How are we, chat? Let me detangle my headphones real quick so I don't accidentally rip them out. I got some new followers. So I'm going to give them a shout out. Thank you. These are from one of them is from 8 days ago and the other one is from 9 days ago. Thank you to Lesbian Pretzel and Dude with a Bucket for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Good, not morning. I mean, it might be morning for some of you. But hello, excuse me, I have Halloween music. Minecraft, you better not have fucking crashed on me again. Yeah, stream would have been a little sooner, but Minecraft just decided to fully crash on me. So, that was fun. How are we doing? We're doing good. I've missed you guys. I had a really good time this past weekend. For those of you who are unaware what I did this past weekend, I don't know if I, stated it on stream. I went to the club with my new girlfriend. We had an amazing time. It was an emo club. Well, it was an emo night at a club. I was starting to get tired. I was gonna suggest that we leave, and then they played like 7 or 8 fucking bangers in a row. And I literally was like, okay, the song's over, I can sit down and I can take a break. And then another song that I absolutely loved came on. And I was like, God fucking damn it. Also, quick little tidbit. So, we have this model. I have to open VitoTube, hold on. I don't have to open VitoTube, I just had to hit the fucking numlock. There we go. We have this one. You guys know I have this one, and this one. We now also have this one, and this one. So, new models. Yeah. I do have some plans for stream, not many. Let me grab my phone real quick. It should be semi-charged. Why are you only at 30? My phone's been charging for like an hour and it's only at 48%. It was at like 30, like 32. So that's kind of sad. Um I might have to check because it's definitely, this is a new phone. It's definitely not an issue with my phone charging port. Um if anything, it is an issue with the charger itself. So, um, okay. Sorry, I got a tad bit distracted. My bad. Um, so we have chat up on Twitch. I have chat up. That is Discord, not chat. My bad. I have chat up on OBS. And we have, let's switch to gameplay. We have Minecraft. The crafting of mines. Oh, I did something. I'm so glad I figured that out. Wait, why? Oh, because I'm right behind water, in front of water. Okay. Now, I want to work on figuring out a layout for my house. And I also want to take down at least one of the churches. Right now I'm living down there. I don't want to keep living down there. I would like to live. I was flattening that out. I think just, I don't remember why I was flattening that out. I did have a reason. Um, oh, I think it was because I was flattening that out so I could make the mountain up there, like, smooth, kind of. Um, I'm thinking I would be right next to a beehive, which would be cool. I'm thinking a house, like, in this area. There's a lot of chickens. Oh. Oh, there's dripstone, and there's a zombie. I see gravel, which, hold on. I do need gravel. That is something I need. Um, if I can reload my stream. No, I do need, if I can open the right tabs, that would be lovely. I need gravel. Suicidal chicken. Ooh, and there is a fair bit over there. Okay. Where, controls. Keybinds. No, I don't remember what I had my settings as before. And my friend is texting me right now. My house runs on a pellet stove. I don't know. How many of you know what a pellet stove is? Um, oh, do I have a shovel? I'm gonna go make a shovel. Um, and I love my house. I do. Um, and I love our pellet stove. Tiny little fucking hole for no reason. Um, but each bag of pellets is about 40 pounds. Um, so obviously it can get tiring pretty quickly. And I don't have wood. Yippee. Time to go chop down a tree. Um, my parents are getting older, so things like that are more difficult for them to do, and I'm working a lot of the time, so I don't really have the time to do it. So we were going to, my mom was gonna just post on Facebook, hey, any like high school, you mind your last craft partner? Never. But no, my mom was gonna ask some high school, like, not high school boys. She wasn't gonna ask high school boys. She was gonna ask in like a mom's group chat on Facebook, like, hey, any of you have like high school age kids or kids that are in college but like are staying at home and you like they need some money just so we can find someone to put the pellets in the basement, because it's not like one or two bags, it is two pallets of pellets. It's getting dark. I don't like that. I Not really. I could be a lot better. um there was some stuff going on at work, but I talked to my therapist. I'm going away from the darkness, actually. Nope, 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 nope. I am a coward. Yeah, I don't know. I know I've mentioned on TikTok what my job is. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream before. Um, but I work at a pet hotel. Happy belated birthday! Oh, 30 is a big number. You're old now. How does it feel? Um, so I work at a pet hotel. The pet hotel that I work for is run by PetSmart. So I literally, it's a pet hotel inside of a PetSmart store. Um, And on Thursday last week, nope, nope, you can't kill me, bitches. Suffer. Um, on Thursday last week, I was going to be let out 30 minutes early because I didn't get time for my 30-minute break. So they were like, we're just gonna let you leave early and I would get paid the same, essentially, because I don't get paid for my 30 anyways. Haha. Um, and I was getting ready to leave, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail about what exactly was wrong with the hamster. I don't think I can. I think I will get in trouble. Um, but right as I was about to leave, my shift lead looked at me and was like, hey, there is a hamster in the store that needs an emergency trip to the vet. Would you be willing to take it? And I said, sure. I had no issue with it. Why not? Um, it was in pretty bad condition. There was options, but the easiest option, like the like the what would be the best option, the most likely to succeed option, would have been somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000. So, and that was surgery, which on a animal that small, there's a high likelihood that it's not going to go well. So the store decided to just cut the loss, and I had to sign the paperwork to have her put down, which didn't realize that, you know, emotionally taxing things was in my job description, but YOLO, I guess. I don't fucking know. Um, it was more so difficult because I had recently lost my dog. So it was hard for me to handle. Um, yeah. And then literally the next day, my coworker was like, I'm gonna try and like keep you out of camp and do whatever I can. And then she was loading up my coworker. I'll hydrate in a second. Let me finish saying this part. Um, but she finished loading up my coworker with the group dogs for morning walk slash camp. And one of the dogs, I do not feel that bad for this dog because, to be honest, they did it to themselves. Um, one of the dogs, very sweet baby, has seizures, and it is known that this dog has seizures. This dog is on a seizure medication. which we tried to give to the dog. Um, but we were looking around, or we were looking like in her room the next morning, and she hadn't taken her medication. It was in a glob of peanut butter, and that was the only part of the food that was still there. And then she didn't take her medication that morning either. So she ended up having a seizure. Because, when you don't take your seizure medication, bad things happen to you. Like seizures. And the dog had to go to the vet. That was unavoidable. Our policy states if a dog has a medical emergency that is like or has a medical issue that revolves around the brain, the dog has to go to the vet immediately, and we cannot keep the dog any longer. The pet parent has to come pick up that dog, or have someone else come pick up that dog. Um, so I had to take that dog to the vet. I don't mind taking animals to the vet, to be honest. This may sound really shitty, and I want to make it clear that I do care about the well-being of the dogs. But it's me going to the vet is an excuse for me to not be in camp. Like, I like being in camp sometimes. Um, and some days I'm just really not in the mood. Are you gonna make me hydrate again, or are you gonna make me get stoned? I need more bread. I don't like root beer. You know what I do like? I like butterbeer. I will gladly take a butterbeer. I hear the sounds of fucking zombies. Eh. That also works. But it also is like 9:30 at night. Yeah, let me... I'm about to say that better not be a fucking cross. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I am like... Not so much now, but I used to be like obsessed with Minecraft creepypastas. Um, like I would binge videos about it. There's a content creator who I don't watch anymore. His name is Dark Corners, who did like old Minecraft creepypasta content. Absolute, I still love his old videos. Um, I'm just gonna go back in my house actually, because I am a Pussy. Um, but yeah, loved his content. Absolutely. Grab the water. Um, he kind of introduced me to the Minecraft creepypastas, but one of the big, big things. Hold on. Okay. I'll start going back into what I was talking about then. Um, so there was a patch of grass that I had crossed, like up here, and I thought it was shaped like a cross for a second. I was like, dude, you better not be fucking shaped like a cross. And I was explaining that I've always been big into Minecraft creepypastas. Um, and there was a content creator that I used to watch named Dark Corners. I don't watch his content anymore. I have nothing against him as a person. I just I really only cared about the Minecraft creepypasta content. And then it started turning into like pranks against his friends in Minecraft and stuff, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Um, but I one of the big things that he always would be like, "Oh my God, this is evidence that my world is haunted." Um, was crosses. If there were crosses in your world, it meant that um it meant that your world was haunted. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's like I feel slightly ashamed to admit this. Um, I used to be a fan of Dream, like well-known Minecraft content creator. Um, but I used to be a fan of his. I actually, surprisingly, he's not the person who got me into the Dream SMP. I didn't even put together that it was his SMP for like a while. I I got into Technoblade. He introduced me to the Dream SMP. Dream is like a really not good guy. Um, but by the time the information came out that was like, oh, he's a shitty person, I was like, I already stopped watching his content. So like, it doesn't really affect me in any way. A lot of the content that I watch is Minecraft. Fucking um I don't know why. I just really I like Minecraft a lot. I don't know like anything about Dragon Ball. Gonna be completely honest. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't have Minecraft for a while, so I had to watch it. I got into, if you want suggestions for Minecraft content creators, um, I highly suggest the members of the Hermitcraft server and the Life series. Um, I adore their content. My favorite lifers are, and Hermitcrafters, are Gemini Tay and Grian and Mumbo Jumbo. And I also love Good Times with Scar. I've been watching a lot of Jimmy Solidarity recently, and I occasionally watch In the Littlewood Martin. Um, I've never really seen. I don't think I've ever watched one of Ren's videos. Oh, there is a series currently going on. Um, the Vampire SMP, and it's a Minecraft SMP that's essentially Among Us, but vampires, and they like corrupt and turn other people into vampires. And I've been watching, um, I'm trying to remember, Scott Smager, that's his name. Um, Grian is spelled like grain, but you switch the A and the I. Gemini, like the name Gemini, and then Tay, Tay, it's one word. Good Times with Scar is spelled Good Times with Scar. Mumbo Jumbo, it's spelled Mumbo Jumbo. They're pretty much all spelled the way they sound. I can't really think. I can't really think of any of the lifers or hermitcrafters who it would be spelled oddly. Mumbo's known by a couple of names. My favorite being just Mustache Man. My favorite content creator on Twitter, Transgender Man. Transgender Man just reposted my post being like, hey guys, I'm streaming soon. You wanna check it out? Okay. How... I need another shovel. That's what I need. I need an iron shovel, actually, is what I need. No, I need a diamond shovel is what I need, but that involves going into the mines, and we're not gonna fucking do that. Their name is Transgender Man, and it is literally, their profile picture is Slender Man with a trans pride flag. No, like a creepypasta. Like Daddy Slender Man. Yeah, if you ever want to know what characters I'm a whore for, Slender Man. He's not the only creepypasta. I have I have horrible taste in men. And women, to be honest. I have horrible taste. We're just gonna leave it at that, actually. He do got that suit on. He also had them tentacles. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am, in fact, a freak. Um, let's see. I need more coal, because I need to light up this area. Is that tiny hole in the ground? No, I like... Do we want to go into my taste in men, actually? Honestly, this could be a stream on its own. When I say that it is abhorrent, my taste in fictional men. And it is also so random and all over the place. I mean, I think I just gave you the proof. Actually, I have created an account on an adult content site, and I was looking at possible commissions for art of my character, and there was a tentacle one. There was two tentacle ones, and I was like, nice, and I'm saving you for later. Yeah, I would love to get art of, say for instance, you can get a couple of people you trust. Fun convo. Yeah. There is another content creator who I do occasionally watch. I I just haven't had time for his streams. I've just been drained, but I absolutely love him. His name is Rathu. It's like Matthew, but with rat instead of Matt. Um, yeah, I love Rat. He's so nice. He did a little bit ago now a Hear Me Out stream, and it was a like a Hear Me Out cake, and he had his chat just like send him. It was really technically his Discord server. He had us send him our Hear Me Outs, our most unhinged like characters that we are attracted to. And he took a look at two of mine ended up going in there, and he looked at them and was like, "Do you need therapy? Are you okay? Is something wrong with you?" And I'm like, "There's many things wrong with me." shit. I pressed the wrong button, and now I'm gonna die. I mean, what's the fun if you don't occasionally traumatize your streamers? Am I right? What the? Ew, it's raining. Ew. 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 Oh, it's raining. Back in the house. Back in the house. I'm melting. Fuck off, villagers. I'm dying. Oh my god. I thought that was a giant skeleton. Oh my god, Mr. Iron Golem, you scared me. Yeah, um, I'm gonna just flat out say these two. Um, the two that he saw of mine were Gang Orca from My Hero Academia, which, like, that one's not horrible, that one's not horrendous. And the other one was Nightmare from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And if you need context as to which one is Nightmare, Nightmare is the giant black one. Yes, the big orca man. Just, I don't know, he gives... It's the energy and the vibe, and also that suit. I have a thing for guys in suits. I like demonic beings, mostly, actually. I actually... I've gone on a date with, like... I've I've never dated a black man. I have technically currently one black girlfriend, because I'm on a break with my other one. But I have never actually dated a black man. I'm not saying that orcas are demonic. That was in reference to Nightmare. I love orcas. Orcas are precious babies. No, the demonic thing was in reference to Nightmare and also Cthulhu. Which is fucking hilarious considering my thalassophobia. Can you tell I don't like the rain? I am very picky about water. It has to touch me when I want it to. Look, I don't care if they're a little mean. That an... I thought a raid was fucking starting. Is that just a new fucking song? They... I also have fatherless behavior. Um, I hate having to level fucking hills. Hi, kitty. I want to create... I know for a fact that I want to create, like, a little fishing pond. Oh my god. I need to separate those messages a little more. Oh my god, I've almost been streaming for an hour and I've done nothing. We're gonna level this hill as quickly as possible. Dear gods. Did you hear my comment about fatherless behavior? I don't know if you were in ads. You're still in ads. Oh boy. Money, money for me. Come on, I make so little money off of ads. Oh, I'm right next to them. I'm like, what the fuck was that sound? It's the grindstone. Are you back? Are you back from the ads? Are you free? The ad break is finishing now. Yippee. I've run out of inventory space. Oh no. Just take some slight damage. Um, um... When did I kill the skeleton? Okay. Put the potato in there. Build a box. I'm building something. I said that I was at the very least going to be, putting together a blueprint for what I want my house to look like. Iron shovels break way too quickly. ocean sounds startle me. No. If only that existed in Minecraft, but no. Oh, I have the wood. I just needed the crafting table. Did I know make? I actually did know that. Because I believe I had to do that for like a class project once. You want to know what's even fucking harder? Because this is also a class project that I had to do. Translating the cup song into Latin and figuring out how to do that dance, the little fucking cup performance thing perfectly. Do you have any idea how many hours that took? The computer keeps falling. Yeah, it, I loved Latin class. I really did. I I regretted that project so goddamn much. I'm pretty sure that wasn't even like the only option we had. I'm pretty sure there was like we didn't have to translate a song into Latin. There was other things we could have done. And then we were like, but what if we performed the cup song in Latin? Do you like my hydrate message? Hydrate or die straight. I will say, as much as I did enjoy my Latin class, I hated my teacher so much. One of my teachers I really liked, and I'm gonna be honest, that may have been because I had a small crush on him. He was a fairly young teacher. Um, he actually he had graduated from the school, and the school was only like 11 years old. Um, but I liked that teacher. He was really nice in general. Um, and really like willing to like actually help you. And then I had a female teacher who like she was okay. I didn't like her that much, but like she wasn't really a bad teacher. And then there was the other male teacher that I had. He was an older man. Um he did this thing when he talked, and we all called it the Solway squat. For a little bit of context, because you probably have no idea, um, what um, what Solway means. Solway is how you say hello in Latin. Now, that can cause issues, which I'm more than happy to go into. Um, when you type it for the first time in your phone. Yes. He would come into class and he would go Solvete omnis, which means hello everyone. And we would have to respond Solway, Mister, and then his name. But as he did that, he would like squat down while speaking, and he kind of just like squat walked through the room. And it was really funny, but also like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, genuinely. Yes, he was a Latin teacher. I had to take Latin class from 6th through 8th grade, and then I continued on in ninth, 10th, and I believe 11th grade. And then I said screw it during senior year. Um, yeah. He also, I don't know if you know anything about 504s or IEPs, but essentially, a 504 is law. You are legally required to follow it, or you will lose your teaching license. And in my 504, because I have ADHD, I had a 504 in high school, and I get accommodations in college. Um, this teacher, in my 504, it stated that I had to use my planner to write down my homework. Not that that's actually helpful, but no one actually understands how ADHD works except for the people with ADHD. And it was a requirement that my teachers had to sign to prove that I had written down my homework. Because that was the big issue, was that I wasn't doing homework. And he just like flat out refused. And it literally, like, it got to the point I brought it up to the guidance counselor because I was like, he isn't following my 504 plan. And while I think that this is a stupid rule that was added to it, he still is required to follow this rule. And they pretty much told him, like, you need to be signing his planner or you are going to lose your teaching license and you will never be allowed to teach again. And he finally started fucking doing it, but it's like, it's not that fucking difficult, my guy. You're making it way harder than it has to be. I need to get out of fucking Twitter. I was trying to pull up TikTok because I have videos on there of like ideas of what I why are you blinding me currently? Excuse me? My phone is trying to blind, well no, TikTok is trying to blind me. I had this mean boss who loved to act like he was better than me, and his favorite go-to was, I know how to speak Latin, and my response was, congrats, you learned a dead language, why don't you start using it to talk? You're already talking to yourself already, so just save the rest of us needing to actively ignore you. Beautiful. Eye comfort shield on. Okay. TikTok just fucking hates me then. Why is TikTok so obnoxiously bright? It's my girlfriend sent me something kind of concerning. I will send that in the Discord server later. Um, I have some saved videos in a collection called Minecraft. Uh-huh. Um, because it is obnoxiously bright white. Rock habitat, interior design, stepping stones. I do like the stepping stones and the pathways, custom trees and hanging bridge and light posts, and custom mines. And I need a building. That's not really what I was looking for a building. I do like that portal and the fairy houses. I'm just gonna keep looking through these until I find... Not the gym bench. I don't think TikTok has a dark mode. If it does, please tell me where. I 100% plan to have a library. Lighthouse. Oh, that was the portal design I was going for. I remember that. I plan to add a small pond. I just need a design for a house. And I know that in one of these, like, not even that many videos, I'm just slow. Ooh, there's that log cabin. That is a cute design. Oh, the upside down building. That was cool. That is something I could try. More greenhouses. Another tower. A lot of these are repeats. Ooh, Gothic builds. I think that was the area I was looking at. It just went really silent all of a sudden. Just fucking freaked me out. That's Minecraft mods. Easy builds to add to your Minecraft world. Just give me a house. Give me an idea for a house. For the love of the gods. Underground bases. That is actually gorgeous. Okay. We are going to fucking wing it. How do I want? Okay. TikTok was not helpful. Um, We attempt terraforming, even though I'm bad at terraforming. No, I didn't mean to drop you. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, full honesty, not a singular clue as to what I'm doing here. Um, I did that wrong. No, I didn't. What? Okay. Um, I'm just gonna fucking... There. I think I'm doing a good job? Question mark? I have no clue. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just placing blocks and hoping it looks good. I need more dirt. And I need to sit up. Oh, not just because my hand's going numb, but dear God, did I hurt my shoulder. Good, I'm fine. Hmm. Sleepy. Sleepy sleep. Ad break ends soon. Why am I getting emails from Spotify? I haven't used my Spotify account in literal years. It's like technically, I have a Spotify account. That is factual information. I think I used it once. Ever. This does not look good. Mm-hmm. Look for the eye. Got it. That looks a bit better. I mostly just don't want to fix anymore. But I will. I'll do more. Bitch. I don't need that last one. That looks a lot better. Just... No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna do a single door. Do I want it more blocks in? Yeah. Maybe... Even a few more blocks in. Door, and then... Yes. Perfect. Okay. We have our doorway. How... Do we want, like, a short, claustrophobic, thin hallway? So, like this, and it opens up into a large area. I want it to be a relatively short hallway. Is this too short? I don't think so. I think... Hi. Can it not rain, please? I think a hallway like this is good. It's relatively thin without it being, like, claustrophobically thin. I want it to be mismatched in shape. Okay, we are going to circle things. We're going to Google. We're going to one of my favorite websites. TikTok, if you don't create a dark mode, I'm going to scream. It does have a dark mode. Oh. That looks so much better. Okay. I'm not being blinded now. I didn't even want to open TikTok, it's just what was open last. Um, Minecraft. Circle. Circle. Let's spell circle right. Circle generator. Pixel circle. That's way too big for what I want. Five. Scale that down. Four circle, yes. But then 7 by 7. That works. I think we'll go with a 7 by 7 circle. Oh, it is nighttime now. Okay. Okay. Let me out my door. Thank you. This is... I will put that there temporarily. That. I messed something up here. Oh. I know what I did. Hold on, we're just gonna remove this entire thing that I've done here. Now, I have plans for the floors. Big plans. So we have the 3. We have the 3. And then it's down 1. over 1, down 1, over, over 1, 1, 2, down, over, down, over. Hold on, am I doing this right? Down, over, 1, 2, 1, 2, down, over, 1, 2, down, over, down, over. Perfect. We would just get rid of this corner here. Also, technically don't need these. This was just to help me visualize. Probably use stairs to create a little archway. Shut up. Okay. Okay. She's going to bed back to bed. Okay. So I want to have a tower on one side, and the tower is going to serve as a staircase. Also, we'll go down into the basement. I am going to need Skulk for this. Because Skulk would start here. I would have to put black concrete here. I'm going to need so much goddamn concrete. You don't understand. But I have big plans. Tower on one side to get up. Um, hmm. We're going to need a storage room. The basement's literally just going to be for mining. I will probably bring it all the way down to a good Y level so that I can mine. So I'll need a storage room, a smelting room, a kitchen for food. I want to make like I want to make it look nice, even if like some of it's not going to be usable stuff. I don't really care. Um, hmm, let's see. No, it would be crap. Make make like a little living room here. Figure out how to make like a couch. We need okay. It turns nighttime so fast. I'm gonna bring my bed over here so I don't have to keep running back and forth. I also have to figure out the upstairs situation. See, I'm not too worried about dying with the bed, because, like, I'm gonna just respawn up there. For now, we'll put the bed here. I'm gonna make this like a little living room space. Make that kitchen. The kitchen doesn't need to be like super big. Alright. Yeah, because I can make a lot of food, like, with a setup like this. 4 ovens at least. It needs to be at least one further back, though. Hmm. That. Because I would like to have. I do three, three ovens, which should be enough. Maybe one more. Fill this little hole in. I want to do my math real quick. Yeah, okay. I had to do math real quick. I'm not great at math. So I can put 4 ovens, furnaces, whatever. And I can have, um, like, some, like, cabinets and stuff with food items here. And put, like, a fridge and stuff. I can do things with this. I am going to need a lot more iron for a fridge, but I can do that 100%. I have an idea of what I want to do for the roof area. But it's something that I would want to try in creative first. If I go into a super flat world, I can recreate this fairly easily. Um, yeah, okay. Do I know what I'm gonna do with this large space in the middle yet? Absolutely no fucking clue. But I want a dining room. And I feel that technically yes, but I would like to be able to walk around the table. And if I put the table like in the center there, and then I can put chairs here and still be able to like walk around the table. That's perfect. I might not have enough dirt. How many? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I don't need it to go that far. Can if it wishes to, and it might go a little further, but actually yes, no, I do want that. It is nighttime. There's no sun. You can only sleep at night. It's literally darkness out. I want to be able to have stuff here. Chairs. One, two, three, 6. We can move it a little more. And do it. That. I might have to move this back again. So I don't really want to. There'll be chair here. 2 space. No clue what just happened there. Uh, chair here, space, space, wall. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I want to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One. Four. This will be a storage room. Diagonal window. And that would work, yeah. Yeah. I've never actually done. Hold on. I've never actually done a. Or, is I haven't intentionally done an asymmetrical build like this. I'm always pretty big on making everything perfectly symmetrical. So this is new territory. For this build, I am going to need to mess with the color palette. I'm thinking deep slate and cherry wood. just like a like black, grays, and black, grays, and pink. I feel like that would be a very cutesy color palette, kind of similar to how I did the dark oak wood and the dark oak wood and cannot think of what it was. Cherry wood. It's the same one I'm using in this world. When I played on the V420 SMP, which still exists, I just haven't touched it in forever. Okay. We are going to put my excess dirt and granite away. Good night, sleep well, have sweet dreams. Okay, close door. I am running low on bread, and I did happen to notice my wheat field seems to be doing quite well. That was bothering me. Wait a minute, I have a shit ton of wheat. Lots of bread. I also need more torches. 43 torches. No baddies. Must protect village. Thank you. That one torch did not want to place. We must do this part at night, because I need to see where needs to be lit up. I know the entire area around my house is going to need to be lit up. Ah. Just a little bit of light. I'm almost out of torches. So I'm gonna do that back area. But for the most part, this area is good now. Okay. We got our axe. We got our 45 bread. Excuse me. We're gonna go up. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Gonna be golden. Oh. I need to mark this somehow with a mini pillar. I didn't realize he could hit me from there. Okay. Literally just refilled my health. Thanks, buddy. Trying to create a pillar so I can remember where my pathway is. Until I can make this, like, easier to go up and down. And he's like, fuck you, actually. I don't wanna cut down any that have, hives on or near them. The grass fucking scared me. Are you counting this entirely separate tree as part of the tree? Go. I'm sorry if you can hear me changing positions a lot. I cannot sit still. Yep. Lubinos. Oh. Ah, O, BBNO $. There's my power. We're just gonna stay here and we're gonna collect all of the saplings. So that I can grow some trees down there and don't have to keep climbing the mountain every time I need wood. Since when can you get 25 saplings from 2 trees? Oh, my bad. More saplings, yes. Something touched my arm, and I'm pretty sure it was my blanket, but bleh, it startled me. Is that... No, there's more. Ah, there's one over here. Honestly, I probably have more than enough saplings currently. Like, half of these are going to be used as fuel. Come on, drop me some saplings, please. I see that there's a sapling right there. Thank you. 35. I don't need more than that. We're going. We're going back down. And I got a pretty decent amount. Damn, I got a fairly good amount of cherry wood. Damn. Was not expecting it to be that much. I think it's because I rest my hand on my keyboard, and I usually use my touchpad. Um, the use of my keyboard is kind of just, the use of my mouse is literally just for when I'm gaming. So I always have my touchpad on. I guess when I press, when I'm resting my hand on my keyboard, I'm hitting the touchpad by accident, which sucks, you know. Grow for me, trees, grow. No, but I had specific uh, plans in mind for um, the cherry wood currently. I just realized I've been jumping down and there's literally a... I'm dumb. Don't let anyone ever tell you I'm smart. They're lying. Ah, away with the darkness. It's a fairly well lit up area now, I'd say. I might move this over one because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Move all of this over by 1 block. That's fine. I just need to... There we go. We're just gonna... When did we get shelving? Okay. Yeah. Let's do trapdoors. That's too much. Hmm. I was off by one. This is reasonable for a table. I need... Have I built the walls of my house? No. Have I even put the floor in yet? No. But I have my dining room table set. The fact that I have this and literally nothing else is honestly so funny to me. Um, a lot of this stuff is going to be a lot of work. I am going to need a bee farm again. I might put that over there. And there's a bunch of beehives in the area. I would just need to get silk touch. Which really shouldn't be much of an issue. We've got this done. Before we end this video, I am tearing down that godforsaken building. I don't need two churches. And I'm gonna make a church anyways. I'm about to have the most unsatisfying sound in the game. Well, in my opinion, in the game. The iron pick lasts so long, and then the fucking iron shovel is so weak. Bees. There we go. Excuse me. I'm sorry, sir, but your place of work oh, you're a nitwit. Are you? Are you a nitwit? You are, okay. And there's... Hello, Mr. Priest. There's an Enderman running away with a grass block that I'm hoping is not from my base. I promise you, I am going to make you a better house. Or a better office. I'm gonna move his stand to the other, why is the nitwit all the way out there? And you can keep ing at me all you want. I'm still gonna keep destroying your house. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen soon. I will be back. I'm going to finish destroying your house. I keep saying house, but he doesn't live there. He just works there. And into this one I go. You find it? Yes. Go get your job back. There you go. So that is one less building in my world. Just a door. Can doors be used as fuel? Because if so, it's going to be used as fuel. I keep opening it and I'm trying to destroy it. I have to fucking clean up my inventory now. No, that feels wrong. I like how this is turning out so far. I might... I definitely need to do some mining. And I will put up... I've been streaming for a while. It's been 2 hours-ish? 2.5-ish hours? 2.5-ish hours. Do we want to keep going? I would be fine continuing to go. I do... There's a fucking bell over here, right? Yeah. I want to remove that bell. Move it to somewhere else. Like, it feels so wrong as well to have it out there now that this is gone. I mean, it was weird to have it there in the first place, but... I do have ideas for this world. I am excited for you to see them. Stone materials in there. Make another one for wooden materials. Materials and wood-related things. Let's remove... I need to stop doing that. I have this chest. We'll keep the grappling here for now. So nice. Andesite. I will eventually make my own bed, but this needs light now. Especially being this close to the village. There's more down here that needs light. There's a lot of area over there that needs light as well. I don't know if I actually critted him, but I think I did, and you know what? I'm proud of myself. Go. I hate when it goes silent. Because it makes you feel like something's about to happen. Okay, that's just lighting. I thought there was a spider hanging upside down. I'm like, since when do the spiders hang upside down? I need to fix this a little more. Well, hello there. If I would appreciate if you would not steal blocks from this. Hey. Boom. So we've done it. We've created a base for my house. We took down one of the village houses. I am going to look up, because this is a fantasy vibe that I'm going for, but I want it to be kind of like a gothic fantasy. So I'm planning to have like giant mushrooms and things in the village, but they're going to be gothic themed, if that makes sense. They'll be like inky caps, where they're, black and gray and white. And I do want to have a little pond, and I'll figure out some like cool mystical things. I do have a portal design that I need to figure out where I want to put that. I might put it, I feel like, hold on, let me climb down here. I feel like out of all of the places, I would need to light this area up more heavily. But I feel like this wall right here would be like the perfect place for my portal. I feel like that would be like really good. And I do have an image that I will be working off of on that. And I will put references to the videos. I was planning on putting together a scene where I literally just had the images that I was using as references, and then um like who made the video, but I never got around to it. I will work on that, I promise. Um this specific house that I'm making for myself, I mean, you saw me struggle with it. This is 100% my own creation. We're gonna pray that it looks good, and we're gonna cry if it doesn't. I feel like this diagonal is gonna look cool. Yeah, I think it'll look good for the most part, at least. And I definitely, if we do have shelving, I'm gonna use shelves in here 100%. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. Okay. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. We're almost at 2 hours and 45. We're at 2 hours 42 currently. Um l- um let me pull this back up. There we go. Back to game. I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna mine all of that. Not mine, harvest all my wheat and replant. That doesn't seem like the right amount of seeds. Yeah, I got fucking gypped. The hell? Oh, no, there's an entire stack. Okay. There's an entire 2 stacks. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, what the hell? Where are all my seeds? 13, 14, 15, 16. Literally none of the other ones had this problem. Why are you being difficult? I'm a few seeds short of another row, so I'm just gonna... 13, 14, 15, I just need one more. Come on. There we go. I am going to snooze. Mostly because I'm going to be ending the stream soon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. And there we go. We have expanded the wheat field. I think we're over halfway there now. I'll take more seeds. Yes. So we've expanded the wheat field. We have destroyed one of the churches to be rebuilt better than before. And we have created the outline for my house. I would say that that is a pretty successful episode. Placed all the blocks. I will try. No promises. We are going to raid out. Even if it's just me raiding, that's fine. Slash raid. I'm gonna raid Dragon Knight underscore 426 underscore 426. There's no space. We go raid my friend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.